In the historic stone auction hall beneath a vaulted ceiling adorned with fading murals, the rejected horse, its coat a medley of worn copper and weathered umber, stood silently as if contemplating a destiny that had long eluded its noble spirit. The animal's large, expressive eyes, glistening with both sorrow and an indefinable resilience, captured the attention of a solitary onlooker amid the clamor of competitive bids and rapid-fire declarations. At the far end of the hall, an elderly man with deep-set, thoughtful eyes and a weathered face steeped in memories of bygone eras observed the unfolding scene with an intensity that belied his quiet exterior. As the auctioneer's rhythmic call resonated off the ancient stone walls and mingled with murmurs of excitement, the rejected horse's quiet dignity sharply contrasted with the bustling ambition surrounding the prize lots. The murmurs of the gathered crowd, once filled with dismissive laughter and casual indifference, gradually shifted into a respectful silence as the old man advanced slowly toward the forlorn creature. Each deliberate step he took seemed to echo memories of youthful adventures, days when boundless fields and untamed landscapes had offered both freedom and dreams upon horseback. With steady resolve and a compassion that transcended mere words, the old man approached the horse, speaking in soft, measured tones that promised renewal and care. In that precise, fateful moment, time appeared to slow as the distance between man and animal closed, forging an unspoken pact of mutual understanding and hope. The Grand Auction Hall, once a battlefield of clashing ambitions and competitive greed, transformed into a sanctuary where the promise of second chances reigned supreme. A gentle transformation swept over the room as the old man, disregarding the skeptical glances of other bidders, extended a tender hand to caress the horse's weathered muzzle. His touch, imbued with years of hardship and quiet wisdom, conveyed a deep assurance that even the most rejected soul deserved the chance to heal and thrive. The horse, initially guarded and tense from years of neglect and harsh judgments, gradually relaxed under the sincerity and warmth of his gentle caress. Shadows of the animal's illustrious past mingled with the soft light of the hall, each scar and faded streak of color testifying to battles fought and lost but never truly forgotten. In that interplay of silence and soft murmurs, an unspoken narrative of loss, redemption, and emerging hope began to write itself into the very air. The old man's eyes, reflecting both regret for what had been and anticipation for what might be, spoke eloquently of a lifetime spent in search of meaning beyond material gain. Around them, the vibrant energy of the auction faded into a respectful hush, transforming the space into an arena for empathy and the reclaiming of dignity. Whispers among the onlookers recalled legends of great steeds and heroic journeys, now reawakened by the quiet revolution unfolding before their eyes. The rejected horse, once a symbol of discarded potential and misunderstood grace, now shone with an inner light that defied its troubled past. Every unruly strand of its mane and every subtle scar etched upon its flanks testified to a history of struggle, resilience, and an enduring will to survive. The ancient hall, heavy with history and the echoes of long-forgotten tales, bore silent witness to the miraculous moment that promised new beginnings. With resolute determination and an air of quiet triumph, the old man finalized the purchase, his modest bid transforming into a profound statement of empathy over profit. As official papers were signed and the final gavel fell, the rejected horse was claimed not as a commodity, but as a cherished companion deserving of tender care. A dramatic shift in the room's energy ensued as the transaction concluded, leaving behind a lingering sense of hope that challenged the cynicism of the auction's usual fervor. Every participant, from seasoned bidders to curious onlookers, felt a stirring within their hearts, a reminder that true value transcends monetary worth. The old man's decisive act, marked by unwavering compassion and deep understanding, resonated as a timeless call to honor life's hidden treasures. As the final words of the sale were spoken, the rejected horse seemed to absorb the gravity of the moment, its eyes reflecting the promise of a fresh start. The murmuring crowd turned introspective, many questioning the prevailing notions of success and the superficial metrics by which lives were measured. In that hallowed space of ancient stone and whispered history, the man's heartfelt action sparked a revival of values long forgotten by a profit-driven world. The horse, standing as a living emblem of both past hardships and future possibilities, exuded a quiet strength that was impossible to overlook. Every detail, from the subtle flicker of candlelight dancing on time-worn walls to the soft rustle of fabric against ancient stone, enhanced the aura of transformation. The auction, once a fierce arena of ego and competitive spirit, now revealed itself as the unlikely stage for a revival of long-lost compassion. As the old man and his newfound companion prepared to leave the hall, a palpable shift in the collective consciousness hinted at the dawn of a gentler era. The scene, etched indelibly in the minds of all present, promised to ripple outward and influence lives far beyond the confines of that historic chamber. In the exchanged glances and quiet murmurs, the seeds of a brighter future were sown, nurturing hope in the hearts of even the most jaded souls. The elegant interplay of sorrow and emerging hope, captured in every gesture and glance, transformed the moment into a living allegory of second chances. Every observer, whether fully aware of its deeper significance or not, carried away a fragment of that transformative energy into their own lives. The significance of the event transcended the mere act of purchase, evolving into a silent revolution against a world quick to dismiss the downtrodden. In that defiant moment of quiet courage, the old man and his loyal steed ignited a spark that promised to illuminate even the darkest recesses of human experience. As the heavy wooden doors of the auction hall closed behind them, the first chapter of a profound journey unfolded with both solemn grace and quiet determination. Outside, beneath a cool night sky flecked with starlight and the soft glow of distant lanterns, the promise of a transformative new beginning whispered that every ending was merely the start of a miraculous tale. After departing the venerable auction hall, the old man and his steadfast companion embarked on a journey destined to transform their lives and inspire everyone they encountered. Riding along winding country roads beneath the twilight sky, brushed with hues of deep indigo and soft amber, the pair ventured into landscapes that echoed with the murmurs of forgotten legends. With every measured stride, the horse reclaimed a quiet strength as its gait came to reflect both the pain of previous rejections and the burgeoning promise of renewed vitality. Seated gently atop his loyal companion, the old man recalled vibrant days of youthful adventure when the bond between rider and steed had been a source of endless wonder. In the delicate interplay of evening breezes and rustling golden fields, echoes of long-suppressed dreams began to resurface like the first rays of a hopeful dawn. Every mile traversed under the expansive canopy of a star-studded sky deepened their connection, weaving a rich tapestry of shared memories and unspoken aspirations. Along meandering country lanes, curious villagers paused in awe as the duo passed by, their eyes alight with wonder and a rekindled belief in miracles. The journey soon led them to a quaint hamlet where the gentle hum of everyday life provided the stark, comforting contrast to the earlier clamor of the auction. In that small village, the old man found solace among warm, inviting locals who exchanged stories of hardship, hope, and the quiet power of redemption. The horse, its once dull eyes now sparkling with the glow of rebirth, emerged as a living emblem of renewal that touched the hearts of all who beheld it. Settling into a modest inn for the night, the pair became the subject of hushed conversations as word spread of their remarkable journey and shared destiny. In the welcoming glow of the inn's crackling hearth, the old man recounted adventures of a bygone era and the serendipitous moment that had united him with his faithful steed. Moved by his heartfelt narrative, the villagers expressed deep respect and admiration for the humble creature that had endured so many trials. Over the course of successive days, the old man and his companion roamed the surrounding countryside, each new vista offering fresh hope and gentle healing. The horse, once burdened by memories of neglect and harsh dismissal, now trotted with a confident rhythm that resonated with dignified assurance. With every sunrise, the duo discovered a renewed opportunity for growth as the vibrant light banished lingering shadows of past despair. The old man, seasoned by years of hardship yet tender in spirit, found that his companion's quiet resilience rekindled a purpose he had long feared was lost. As days melted into one another, the unspoken bond between man and horse deepened into a harmonious symphony of trust and quiet understanding. Their shared journey gradually evolved into a living testament to the transformative power of empathy, care, and the courage to embrace new beginnings. The rolling countryside, painted in the vivid hues of nature's bounty and the gentle march of time, served as an ever-changing canvas for their unfolding saga. In a sun-dappled village square, the pair became a source of inspiration and admiration, their presence quietly defying a world steeped in superficial values. Wide-eyed children gathered at the square, while wise elders recalled personal tales of loss and unexpected renewal stirred by the duo's radiant spirit. The old man's gentle wisdom, paired with the horse's emerging grace, wove a narrative that challenged conventional judgments and celebrated inner worth. Each step forward on their journey was imbued with the certainty that even the most rejected beings could find solace in the embrace of genuine compassion. Before long, they encountered a small community burdened by misfortune, where hope had nearly vanished beneath layers of sorrow and despair. With a quiet resolve born of lifelong experience, The old man and his steadfast companion extended their empathy and practical support to uplift those in need. Their acts of kindness, marked by dignified humility and heartfelt generosity, sparked a gentle ripple of change that began to rejuvenate the downtrodden town. Neighbors once resigned to the weight of their hardships found themselves inspired to seek renewal and rediscover the power of collective hope. Amid the daily struggles of the community, the harmonious partnership between the man and his horse emerged as a beacon of light and endless possibility. As days turned steadily into weeks, the story of their journey spread like a soft breeze, carried on the tongues of grateful locals and curious travelers alike. Visitors from distant lands gathered to witness firsthand the living testament of compassion and quiet strength embodied by the old man and his noble steed. The horse, now a radiant symbol of rebirth and resilience, moved with an elegant assurance that left no doubt about its renewed vigor. At communal gatherings, the gentle cadence of the old man's reflections and the quiet power of his companion's presence resonated deeply with every listener. Each tale recounted beneath the open sky reaffirmed that every ending bore within it the seed of a promising new beginning, tenderly nurtured by care. In the simple rhythms of everyday life, moments of shared laughter and silent understanding began to stitch together a vibrant tapestry of renewed community spirit. With every kind gesture and every warm word exchanged, the legacy of the once rejected horse transformed into an inspiring saga of hope and perseverance. The serene countryside, with its rolling green hills and gentle meadows, provided an idyllic backdrop for the unfolding drama of redemption and rebirth. The old man and his faithful companion continued their onward journey, guided by the collective glow of the lives they had touched and the promise of further miracles. Every soul that encountered their tale felt a stirring of inspiration, as if the quiet power of compassion had unlocked a hidden reservoir of hope within them. As twilight descended over the starlit landscape and the gentle night embraced the land, the continuing journey of the man and his beloved horse promised that every new day held the potential for extraordinary transformation. After leaving the comforting village, the old man and his horse resumed their journey into the wild, untamed countryside. They crossed verdant meadows that stretched like endless canvases of nature's bounty, where each blade of grass shimmered with dew. The morning sun rose steadily, casting golden hues upon rugged hills and quiet streams that whispered ancient tales. With every careful step, the horse embraced a newfound vigor, its heart beating in unison with the rhythm of the earth. The old man, his eyes reflecting memories of past adventures, spoke softly to his companion about the promise of tomorrow. Their journey took them through dense forests, where towering trees formed natural arches and painted fleeting patterns of shadow and light. The crisp, invigorating air filled their lungs, each breath a reminder of life's endless possibilities and quiet miracles. Along a narrow, winding path, they encountered a gentle brook whose waters danced merrily over smooth stones. The soothing murmur of the brook carried with it whispers of ancient lore and the forgotten hopes of wanderers past. The duo paused momentarily at the brook, the old man allowing his weathered hands to trace the water's edge as if in silent homage. In that reflective moment, the horse's eyes sparkled with a quiet joy, as though it recognized the timeless beauty of the natural world. The old man resumed his conversation, recounting legends of hidden valleys where magic and mystery intertwined with everyday life. His words, both tender and compelling, evoked images of mystical meadows and secret groves bathed in perpetual twilight. As they trod deeper into the forest, the rustle of leaves and the chirping of birds provided a harmonious accompaniment to their journey. Each step forward was imbued with a sense of wonder, a belief that every turn held the promise of discovery and renewal. The interplay of sunlight and shadow created fleeting mosaics on the forest floor, each pattern unique and transient. Under the verdant canopy, the pair encountered a family of deer, their eyes wide with cautious curiosity and gentle acceptance. The deer, emblematic of the wild's quiet grace, observed the travelers with respectful distance, acknowledging their shared passage. Their path eventually led them to a small clearing, where wildflowers danced in the breeze and nature revealed its unadorned splendor. In that moment, the old man felt the weight of years lift from his shoulders, replaced by the liberating embrace of nature's sanctuary. The horse, ever attentive, nuzzled gently against the old man, a silent affirmation of their deep, enduring bond. They lingered in the clearing, each moment stretching into an eternity of quiet introspection and shared solace. As the day advanced, the pair continued their exploration, driven by an unquenchable thirst for understanding and renewal. Every new vista unveiled layers of nature's artistry, from rugged mountains to serene, meandering valleys. The sound of distant waterfalls added a lyrical cadence to their journey, punctuating the silence with nature's own music. The landscape, rich with autumn hues and the promise of rebirth, unfolded like a living tapestry woven with care. The old man recalled youthful dreams and forgotten aspirations as he gazed upon the majestic panorama before him. His soft-spoken reflections carried the weight of countless experiences and the wisdom of a life both joyous and sorrowed. With each measured step, the bond between man and horse deepened, their shared journey testifying to the resilience of spirit. The forest, vast and mysterious, became a silent witness to their pursuit of meaning and the quiet restoration of hope. A cool breeze rustled through the leaves, as if nature itself whispered encouragement and gentle affirmations of renewal. The interplay of light, shadow, and sound created a living symphony that harmonized the hearts of both traveler and beast. In that wild expanse, the old man found solace and the gentle reassurance that every ending signaled a prelude to beginnings. The horse's steady gait reflected an inner calm and determination to embrace the unfolding journey with quiet grace. As the sun dipped toward the horizon, the sky transformed into a canvas of brilliant oranges and soft purples heralding twilight. The changing colors evoked memories of countless sunsets witnessed in earlier days, each promising renewal and hope. The old man savored each moment with a quiet intensity, mindful of life's fleeting beauty and enduring miracles. His noble companion, a symbol of redemption and resilience, moved with silent confidence that inspired awe in every observer. The forest, bathed in the gentle glow of evening, held its breath in anticipation of the next chapter of their journey. With dusk's arrival, the old man and his loyal steed prepared to rest beneath nature's watchful eye, their hearts aglow with the promise of a bright new dawn. As night settled softly upon the land, the old man and his cherished horse found refuge in a secluded grove illuminated by a canopy of twinkling stars. The quiet of the night was punctuated only by the gentle rustle of leaves and the soft whisper of nocturnal creatures, which added a delicate rhythm to the scene. Under the vast starlit sky, the pair set up a modest camp where the old man prepared a simple meal over a small, crackling fire. The warm glow of the fire danced upon their faces, casting gentle shadows that merged with the silent mysteries of the dark. In that flickering light, the old man recalled tales of long-forgotten nights spent under similar skies, where dreams were as boundless as the universe. The horse, resting peacefully nearby, exuded calm assurance, its eyes reflecting both gratitude and the soft luminescence of the flames. As the meal was shared in quiet companionship, the old man spoke in a measured tone about journeys past and the lessons each step had imparted. The cool night air, carrying the fragrance of wild blossoms, instilled in them a sense of rejuvenation and quiet hope. A gentle breeze stirred the leaves, creating a natural lullaby that mingled with the rhythmic chirping of crickets in the distance. In that serene moment, the old man felt a deep connection to the timeless cycles of nature, each breath affirming life's enduring beauty. He carefully stoked the fire, allowing its warming light to seep into his bones and evoke memories of cherished moments long past. The firelight painted fleeting images upon the ground, each dancing shadow a silent ode to the marvels of the natural world. Every spark and crackle of the fire was a quiet reminder that even in darkness, there existed an abundance of light and hope. The old man's reflective voice merged with the night's soft sounds as he recounted stories of resilience and the triumph of spirit over adversity. His words wove together a tapestry of experiences, a blend of joy and sorrow, struggle and quiet triumph, that resonated in the stillness. The horse, as if understanding every word, moved closer and rested its head gently near the old man, drawing comfort from the shared silence. Outside their modest camp, the night held its breath in reverence for the deep bond between the traveler and his steadfast companion. Overhead, each star glittered with secrets of bygone eras and whispered promises of new adventures yet to unfold. The old man contemplated the celestial panorama, finding solace in the thought that even the most distant lights were part of a grand, interconnected whole. With quiet determination, he planned the next stage of their journey, guided by the constellations and the steady pulse of nature's rhythms. Every twinkle in the dark sky echoed his inner resolve and the belief that hope could be kindled even amid life's deepest shadows. The warmth of the fire intermingled with the cool night air to create a delicate balance that mirrored the old man's search for inner harmony. The quiet night, filled with both mystery and promise, offered a sanctuary for reflection and the rekindling of the spirit. Immersed in this interplay of light and darkness, the old man felt past memories and future dreams intertwine in a symphony of hope. As the fire's flames dwindled to glowing embers, He gazed upward at a sky strewn with countless stars forming a shimmering tapestry of ancient tales. In that celestial display, he saw reflections of dreams once held dear and the latent promise of adventures still to come. The horse, ever watchful and loyal, kept a gentle vigil, its eyes mirroring the silent wonder of the starlit heavens. Each moment in the quiet camp deepened their shared reverence for the unspoken bond between human and nature, a bond forged in lived experience. The old man recalled the hardships of his long journey, finding comfort in the knowledge that every trial had prepared him for this serene reprieve. The simplicity of the camp, a modest fire, a shared meal, and whispered memories, offered respite from a world often driven by chaos and haste. With each passing minute, the steady rhythm of the night deepened his appreciation for nature's timeless cycles and the healing power of love. The night seemed to whisper in a language older than time itself, its soft murmur carrying the weight of centuries and the promise of healing. In the gentle interplay of darkness and ember glow, the old man sensed a profound serenity that reached deep into his soul. The horse shifted slightly, as if echoing the silent desire to journey further into realms of possibility and renewed hope. Their quiet communion under the vast sky served as a reminder that every ending is but the prelude to another unfolding chapter of life. The old man, with a heart both tender and resolute, held fast to the belief that compassion and courage could transform even the bleakest of nights. The harmonious blend of nature's soft sounds and the steady glow of the dying fire created a tableau of hope and quiet introspection. In that peaceful interlude, the old man felt the gentle echo of his ancestors and the eternal guidance of nature's ageless rhythm. As the night deepened and the stars shone with otherworldly brilliance, the camp became a sanctuary for dreams and quiet reflection. With the final embers surrendering to the cool embrace of night, the old man and his cherished steed settled into slumber, hearts alight with the promise of a transformative dawn. In the golden light of a new day, the old man and his majestic horse arrived at a bustling town square where anticipation and joy blended seamlessly with the crisp morning air. The townsfolk, having heard whispers of the miraculous journey, gathered in eager clusters around the square, their faces alight with wonder and expectation. Murals of vibrant colors and banners celebrating hope adorned the stone walls, inviting all to partake in a festival of renewal and unity. Music filled the air as local musicians struck up impromptu melodies, their instruments echoing the rhythms of a long-awaited renaissance. Children laughed and danced in the streets while elders exchanged knowing glances, their hearts stirred by the timeless promise of second chances. The old man stepped forward with measured dignity, his presence exuding the quiet strength of one who had weathered many storms in life. His eyes, deep and reflective, conveyed stories of hardship and triumph that resonated with every soul present. The horse, now a symbol of rebirth and enduring beauty, moved gracefully among the crowd, its regal bearing commanding both respect and admiration. Local artisans displayed handcrafted works that celebrated nature and perseverance, each piece echoing the themes of transformation and renewal. A storyteller took center stage and recounted the journey of the old man and his noble companion, captivating the audience with eloquent detail. The narrative painted vivid pictures of dusty roads, ancient forests, and quiet moments of connection that transcended language and time. As the tale unfolded, tears of joy mingled with laughter, and even the most hardened hearts softened under the gentle influence of hope. Every word uttered seemed to dissolve the boundaries between strangers, forging a communal bond rooted in shared humanity and understanding. In this vibrant celebration, the rejection of the past was transformed into a powerful symbol of possibility and endless potential. The old man, with humble grace, acknowledged the collective spirit of the community, thanking each individual for embracing his journey. The horse responded with a gentle neigh, as if to affirm that its own struggles had led to a destiny greater than any would have imagined. Tables laden with fresh fruits, warm bread, and fragrant herbs offered sustenance to the gathered crowd, nourishing both body and spirit. Elders recounted legends of times when nature and man existed in harmonious balance, their words weaving a tapestry of wisdom and reverence. Youngsters listened intently, their eyes wide with curiosity and the promise of their own adventures in a world brimming with wonder. A sense of unity prevailed as differences melted away, replaced by the shared experience of witnessing a miracle unfold before their eyes. The air itself seemed imbued with a gentle magic, carrying the scent of blooming flowers and the distant echo of ancient ballads. With every passing moment, the festival grew more vibrant, as if the entire town had awakened to the transformative power of hope. The old man, seated at the heart of the celebration, reflected on his long journey and the many paths that had led him to this transcendent moment. His voice, soft yet resonant, recited verses of gratitude and humble resilience that touched every listener deeply. The narrative of his life, once marked by solitude and silent struggle, now blossomed into an anthem of collective triumph and joy. Neighbors embraced in spontaneous gestures of kindness, their smiles and warm greetings a testament to the healing nature of shared experiences. Even the natural world seemed to join in the celebration, as birds chirped melodious tunes and a gentle breeze rustled the leaves overhead. The festivities continued into the afternoon, each new performance and heartfelt conversation adding layers to the tapestry of community spirit. As twilight approached, the town square transformed into a luminous stage where stars above mirrored the hope illuminated below. Lanterns were lit one by one, their soft glow symbolizing the enduring flame of optimism that had been kindled in every heart. The old man and his horse remained at the center of this glowing tableau, their bond a living reminder of the power of compassion and renewal. Local poets recited verses inspired by their journey, each word a tribute to the resilience of the human spirit and the beauty of nature's redemption. The crowd listened in rapt silence, captivated by the eloquence of each stanza that captured the essence of their shared experience. Every sound, from the whispering winds to the harmonious chords of a distant harp, added depth to the unfolding story of transformation. The old man expressed gratitude for the serendipitous events that had brought him to this moment of profound unity and celebration. His eyes, reflecting the shimmering lights of the lanterns, held a quiet promise that every ending was merely the beginning of a new chapter. The festival became a living mosaic of emotions, where joy, sorrow, hope, and renewal intermingled in a perfect symphony of life. Amidst the jubilant chaos, there remained a sacred space for introspection, where each soul could reconnect with its innermost dreams. As the celebration reached its zenith, the old man and his horse shared a final, tender moment that encapsulated the journey's true essence. In that timeless instant, the legacy of a rejected past was transcended by a future illuminated by the unwavering light of communal love and collective hope. With the festival drawing to a close, the old man and his illustrious steed prepared to continue their odyssey, leaving behind a town forever changed by their story. The soft glow of the departing lanterns seemed to mark not an end, but promised that every journey, no matter how arduous, leads to unexpected wonders. In the early morning hours, as the first blush of dawn painted the sky in hues of pink and gold, the pair embarked on a new path filled with infinite possibility. Their departure was met with bittersweet farewells from the townsfolk, whose hearts were now forever intertwined with the tale of redemption and hope. The old man rode with a steady resolve, his mind alight with memories of the festival and the countless lives touched by his unassuming act of kindness. The horse, majestic and resolute, trotted with an elegant grace that belied the trials of its past and celebrated the promise of the road ahead. Along the winding path, nature greeted them with a symphony of sounds, the rustling of leaves, the distant call of a morning bird, and the soft murmur of a waking stream. The landscape, bathed in the gentle light of a newborn day, unfolded like a vast canvas painted with the tender hues of renewal and fresh beginnings. Every step on the gravel road resonated with the echoes of countless journeys, each stone and pebble whispering tales of hardship turned to triumph. As they passed through verdant valleys and over gentle hills, the pair found solace in the rhythm of the open road and the promise of undiscovered lands. The old man recalled each moment of the festival, the laughter, the tears, and the unspoken bonds that had united a community in a single, transformative celebration. Each memory served as a beacon of light, guiding him forward with a quiet certainty that no matter where the road led, hope would always prevail. Along the way, they encountered fellow travelers whose eyes shone with curiosity and admiration, drawn to the aura of calm resilience that surrounded them. Shared stories along the roadside became a rich tapestry of experiences, interwoven with dreams, laughter, and heartfelt revelations. The horse, sensing the deep connection between the old man and those they met, allowed gentle glances and quiet nods to pass between kindred spirits. Every interaction, brief and sincere, added layers to the legacy of their journey, a testament to the enduring power of empathy and shared humanity. In the quiet solitude of a forest glade, the old man paused to reflect on the myriad paths that had converged to bring him to this moment of serene introspection. The dappled sunlight filtering through ancient trees evoked a sense of timeless wisdom, as if nature itself was recounting the epic of his travels. A soft breeze stirred the leaves around him, carrying with it distant echoes of laughter, music, and the promise of days yet to come. With deliberate care, he penned a few lines in a weathered journal, capturing fleeting impressions of the journey that had redefined his very essence. The act of riding became a meditation, a quiet reaffirmation that every step taken was a tribute to the resilience of the human heart. The horse stood faithfully by his side, its steady presence a constant reminder that every soul, no matter how bruised, holds the potential for greatness. As they resumed their journey, the world around them awakened with the vibrant energy of a new day, rich in promise and subtle miracles. The landscape shifted gradually from lush forests to expansive meadows, each scene imbued with the gentle rhythm of nature's eternal dance. Along the roadside, wildflowers burst forth in radiant color, their delicate petals a quiet celebration of life's ephemeral beauty. The old man marveled at the simple wonders, a spider's intricate web, the soft murmur of a hidden brook, and the tender songs of morning birds. Every sight and sound wove together into a harmonious narrative that spoke of resilience, beauty, and the profound power of transformation. In this uninterrupted journey, the past faded into distant memory, replaced by the luminous promise of each unfolding moment. The gentle cadence of the horse's hoofbeats against the weathered path became a steady lullaby, soothing the spirit and kindling quiet introspection. The old man allowed himself to be carried away by the rhythm of nature, embracing the silence and the myriad unspoken lessons it imparted. With each passing mile, the tapestry of his life grew richer, adorned with threads of joy, sorrow, and the luminous glow of hope rekindled. The harmonious interplay of shadow and light along the path mirrored the delicate balance of life, where each ending heralded a new beginning. In moments of quiet solitude, the old man felt the presence of kindred souls, their silent support echoing in the gentle rustle of the trees. The journey, now both a physical and spiritual pilgrimage, evolved into a celebration of the unyielding strength that resides in every heart. Each encounter along the road was a gentle reminder that love and compassion have the power to transform even the most desolate landscapes. As the sun climbed higher, bathing the world in warm, golden hues, the old man and his steadfast companion moved forward with renewed vigor. Every whispered word of encouragement, every shared smile with a stranger, wove a network of invisible threads that connected hearts across the land. The memory of the grand festival and its jubilant celebration remained a cherished beacon, guiding them through the uncertainties of the road ahead. In that collective remembrance, the legacy of their journey was immortalized, a living testament to the transformative power of kindness and hope. With the promise of a radiant day unfolding before them, the old man and his loyal horse rode on into the horizon, their hearts forever enriched by the timeless magic of their shared odyssey.